Check 1, 2. All right. This is not going to be a typical video. Let me take this bad boy down. All right, hello, my name is Alex, and I work for Type Studio as their content developer. And today I'm going to share with you what it's like to work for tech startups like Type. So let me give you a little bit of a background on how I started with Type. So about a year ago, I was reached out to by Michael, our marketing guy. He sent me a message on LinkedIn where he was asking how I edit videos because I was a part of some forum on LinkedIn, and I responded to him, giving him my answer, and then a couple weeks went by and I thought to myself, maybe I should do something about that. Now, being that the world was going through what it was going through with shutting down completely due to a virus. My industry that I was a part of before, which was the music industry, I worked at venues and such, it collapsed. So as a boy, 22 years old, with a degree in film and audio production, I was kind of looking for something. I didn't know what, but I definitely didn't want to go down with the sinking ship of the music industry. So I reached out to the guys at Type and I was like, hey, do you need any help with video stuff? I make videos and such, and I was wondering if you guys needed help in that department. So after a couple messages back and forth, I got an interview, and I sat down with Michael and Eric, the lead of the Type Studio, and we chatted for a little bit, and a night went by, and they reached back out to me and said, hey, we would love to have you a part of the team. And since then, it's been an incredible ride. Something that's very game-changing for myself and for them, which has been the coolest part. And a tip for you people that are watching this video looking to get into tech startups or try to do content for tech startups, get on LinkedIn if you're not on LinkedIn. The amount of people that are in the tech startup industry that are on LinkedIn and essentially only use LinkedIn is ridiculous. There are only like 3 apps or social media platforms that you need to be a part of in order to survive in the tech startup industry, and that is, you need to be on LinkedIn, you need to know how to use Slack, you need to know how to use Notion. Those 3 are your game changers. So anybody who's watching this video looking for like a first step, go learn that. And if you don't know what they are, I'll link them in the description, but those 3 apps, I hope you know what LinkedIn is, but if you don't know what Slack or Notion is and you want to get into this industry, check those out. But to continue on with how everything went going forward, I worked for them for 7 months, 8 months for free. I gave up my weekends, I gave up my free time to make videos for them for free. I wasn't looking for any money, I was just looking for potential in the future for anything, just to have something on a resume, that's pretty cool, and also just to be a part of something that I believe in and that I think is also really cool. So I gave up a year of my free time essentially to make sure that I landed in this position. So tip number 2 to anybody trying to get into this, if you're keeping track, tip number 2, be willing to put yourself out there and be willing to actually commit to that like grind. The whole Gary V scenario, you know, it's just like always keep working, never stop working, always keep pushing, never stop pushing, and it's those who push the hardest that succeed. And it's so true to some extent. If you sit down and you put a lot of time and effort into changing and improving and morphing your stuff and doing so on your own time, that's the way that worked for me for it. And my testimonial is the only thing that I have to offer. And I'm sitting here on this side of the camera talking to you with a job working for tech startups. So if that means anything, it's at least worth the try. And I also don't think it's bad advice. Just putting in effort to make yourself better at the thing that you want to end up doing. Anyways, so this whole time, even up until now working with them, I've never met them in person. We do video calls and we do weekly meetings and voice chat, and I play games with some of the guys, but I have never met them in person. And that's the weirdest part about all of this, especially during this time and whatnot, and also because of how tech startups can be based anywhere. I live in the United States, if you couldn't tell by my voice, but these guys are based in Germany. Type Studio is based in Germany. That's 6 hours difference. Typically for most of the year, that's 6 hours that we have to like mess with and work with, but it still works. I could sit here on the East Coast of the United States and work alongside people that are in Berlin, Germany. Like that's gnarly. That's so cool. Honestly, these videos are gonna turn into my journey to meeting these guys. So maybe one day, hopefully, definitely one day. Guys, I'm on my way. I'm packing my bags right now. Don't you worry, I'm coming. If you're not ready to work and you're not ready to have long nights or dedicate some of your free time to a job or a vision, then you're not ready for a tech startup. As somebody who's been working in it for the last year or so, it's a lot. It's a lot of telling your friends and your girlfriend and your boyfriend that like, hey, sorry, can't do it tonight. I gotta work. It's a lot. It really is. But you know what? It's so worth it at the end of the day, and that's the coolest part about it. That feeling of a product hunt launch where you guys have crunched for a week straight and you guys finish the content, you guys finish the coding, you guys finish the marketing, everything is all done on this day, and you guys get to sit back and just watch comments come in, reply to people, see how people like the product. It's really cool, and it's really cool, especially on a video side of things, just to watch people be like, hey, cool video. It's one of the biggest perks of working for tech startups because everybody's so engaged on the comments that you get a little bit of a boost of serotonin when everybody's like, hey, cool video. And the people you get to work with, man, it's like they're the freaking smartest people you can meet. I've worked with people that are Yale graduates and then people that graduated with, the whole team at Type is nuts. Like Marvin's insane at his design and creating the thumbnails, and Michael is a guru of marketing where he'll freaking talk to so many people just by being like, hey, want to talk about the product? And just be like, yeah, let's do it. And then Eric is like the head boss man and like running the whole shebang and freaking dude, like, okay, Jan, I'm gonna give you a little shout out here, man, just to let you know, anybody that's been following Type, just to give you a heads up, we've had one guy coding this entire thing for the last year. One guy. Or more than a year, because he was there before I was there. And thankfully, recently, we've gotten more people on the team to help him out and whatnot, but he was a trooper, man. But again, that just goes to show you the type of people you work with when you work in these tech startups that are like, it's so much passion, it's so much time and commitment that it's ridiculous. They're so driven, they're so passionate, and they're just such hardworking people that it is so contagious. It's so much different than a mainstream job where you just go in and everybody's just looking forward to going home. These people are looking forward to work. Now, don't get me wrong, they're still humans and they still like their days off and they still like to eat, but focus is all on this bad boy. It's so cool. It's like being a kid again. It's like the blinders are on. It's like this is the only thing that matters. But anyways, I digress. As a final note, because I think this video is getting way too long. As a final note, I'll leave you with this last tip as a content person here at Type Studio, or like a content person with tech startups. Invest in yourself, whether it be with money or whether it be with time. Invest. This is an industry that requires you to put time and effort into it. It's not something that you can just walk in for your 9 to 5 and then clock out. It's something so much different and takes such dedication that you need to invest, whether it be in equipment that's going to make your job a lot easier, or it's just into setting aside the proper amount of time and writing in a journal, grabbing a journal and writing out your days. That's what I do. I literally just write out all my days. Every morning I'll get up, get my coffee, and write my day out. But also, don't go selling your children or your house or anything and go broke just to work for a tech startup. Like, it's not like that. But just know that it's not a typical job. But that's what the people that work in it are looking for. We don't want a typical job. We want a career. We want a passion. And that's why I think tech startups are cool, and also why I think Type Studio is cool. I was a video editing kid for the longest time, and just seeing a product that allows anybody to get into it and helps a lot of people out without having to spend hundreds of dollars on a editing software, it's pretty dope. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. If you have any questions or anything pertaining to what I do, or if there's anything in this that I didn't cover or didn't talk about, I know this is kind of more of a general video, kind of just a, hey, I work for tech startups and this is what it's like kind of a video. But if there's any specific questions, leave them in the comments below. I will be answering them. I'll go through and I'll try to answer as many as I can. Anyways, thanks again for watching. I think we're going to be doing a lot more of these videos in the coming weeks, just something to document what it's like to be a content creator in the tech startup world, you know, what it's like to work remotely for a company, how many hours away in another continent, and just like how it all works and what it looks like and how to do it yourself and how to get involved. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Check out all our social medias and ask us questions on there if you'd like. Check out our product, Type Studio, pretty cool. If you're looking for a video editor and you don't want to spend money, check it out. Definitely give it a look-see. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I enjoyed this. Also, thank you to the Type guys for letting me do this and suggesting that I do this. This is cool. This is essentially going to be a nice little documentary of the process of me starting with them and then also getting to meet them. It's kind of like going to be a low-key like Alex's road to Germany, day 1. So stick around for day 2. See you guys. Thanks.